What's up, Jeahbaes? It's Vicky J, and I am inviting you to get ready with me. So I'm back at you guys with another clear video where there's not whirring in the background. I mean, don't we love it? I'm coming to you guys because, like, I just wanted to put some makeup on my face. I am going nowhere today. I just want to put some makeup on my face. So I'm trying out filming a video, like pre-recording a video and uploading it to my computer for editing. Let's see if I can pull this off, because this is my first time doing it. And I'm a little nervous because I'm about to spend like an hour putting my face on. And I don't know if this is going to actually come out. Anyway, I have in my hands the Nubian 3. This is by no means new, but it was 20 bucks and it was at Ulta. So I grabbed it and I was like, hey, let's play around with it. Let's see what it do. I was actually swatching in here and there's an entire color story that has nothing to do with coral. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use these 3 shades right here and that one right there. I just want to talk about what my mindset is for this holiday sale that's happening for Sephora. The Rouge members, it started on the 1st, and the Rouge members have access from the 1st to the 11th to get 20% off their entire purchase as many times as you want. And I happen to be Rouge. So my birthday is in 2 days. I'm turning 35 on the 5th of November. I've been on this planet for 35 years. Don't ask me what I think about that. But, you know, I have a lot of makeup and I'm trying to be more minimal about the way that I handle that, like not as FOMO about my purchases, because I have a child. I'm trying, like, I have responsibilities. I got to adult and stuff. And so I'm just really trying to be less impulsive with my purchases. And so I've been taking my time and thinking about what I want to get, you know, once my birthday rolls around and I head into Sephora to see what's up. I'm going to do something that was a suggestion from Nappy Headed Jojoba. She has a video about sort of like 5 things that you should do before you make a purchase at Sephora, or I think it's like ways to save money while shopping the VIB sale, something like that. I forgot the name of it. It'll be up here somewhere, y'all, don't worry. One of the things that really caught my attention was to not only shop your stash, but shop according to what you feel is missing from your collection. So that's what I'm trying to do. I had it in my head I was gonna drop like a grand. I said, girl, we about to ball out, okay, girl? We gonna spend like $1,000. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be lit. Plus you get 20% off, so you actually pay them, you know, you getting more than $1,000 worth of stuff. So this is gonna be so much fun. And it didn't happen like that because you're sitting here watching me film from an iPhone 11 Pro Max. And plus I did a lot of makeup shopping before the sale even happened. So I just don't have a lot of things that I need or want at this point. So I'm just like, okay, I've given myself a very modest budget for this. And I just want to see, you know, what's out there. So that's what I'm going to be sort of thinking about as I put my face on. And I'd love for you guys to comment in the comment section and let me know what you're looking at for the VIB sale. If you're even participating, are you Rouge? Are you VIB? Are you a Beauty Insider? Because they each get a different tier, like a different percentage based on the tier that you're on. VIB Rouge gets 20% off, VIB gets 15, and Beauty Insider gets 10. And if you heard me introduce myself by saying, hey, Jeahbaes, it's Vicky J, that's because I'm referring to my Jeahbaes. And if you are not a Jeahbae, that means you're not subscribed to this channel, because that's what I refer to my subscribers as, my Jeahbaes. And so if you'd like to be part of the Jeahbae fam, all you got to do is click the subscribe button and then bam, ooh, just like that, boom, it'll turn gray and that makes you a Jeahbae. And the way that you remember that is that gray rhymes with bae. And Jeahbaes are the best baes in YouTube. They're my baes and they tune in whenever I upload the chit chat and all that. So feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I upload, go ahead and hit the bell too. Very simple. And if you like my personality, if you like my content, if you like that cute ass baby right there, that one's mine. If you like her, go ahead and give me a bam, thumbs up. Thanks so much. We're gonna go ahead and get started with priming the face. I was thinking about like what I want to put on my face as my base. So it's been a while since I've used my Hourglass foundation. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm just sitting here in my house dress, you know, just chilling like a villain. And I've been playing with different things that I have. So I have my little caboodles trunk on the floor right next to me. Then I have my brushes that I frequently use in my little Sephora brush holder. I have blush and eyeshadow and contour and all that in this makeup bag from Jackie and Anastasia's collaboration. And then I can't turn the camera to it, but I will post a picture of the thing that I have on my wall where I hold my more valuable luxury items so that my child does not mess with them. And so, as previously mentioned, I am going to go ahead and start priming. I'm going to use this one today. Oh my God, am I making a mistake? I have been trying to get this to work for me. So I bought the travel size. Everybody was telling me, oh my gosh, that Hydro Grip, girl, it is the bomb. This thing has been so difficult to use for me, mainly because I feel like it darkens my foundation. And I don't know if maybe I'm just not waiting long enough for it to get tacky or what, but I feel like it darkens my foundation. So for certain shades, it doesn't work for me. But I think since this one's just a teensy bit light on me, that it'll probably work in my favor to use it today. So I'm just going to go ahead and try that out. Face is already prepped, you know, with skincare and all that. So I'm going to avoid my T-zone because I'm going to actually use a mattifying primer in my T-zone since I am oily in that area and I'm pretty normal everywhere else. So, you know, it goes on and I immediately feel it tacky. And that's great because you want your foundation to grip, right? Also, since going blonde, I've been having some trouble with keeping my makeup out of my hair. It's so obvious now when I do it. So I'm like going in with the makeup white, trying to get it out at the end and still not having a line of demarcation. So that has not been easy. I took advantage of the Friends and Family sale from Fenty Beauty and I bought 3 new brushes. And I've used all 3 of them brushes, y'all. Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, so here they are. The 2 foundation brushes. This is the original that is sort of tapered and looks like a little bear claw, kind of. And then there's this one that's more rounded, flat top kabuki-esque. It's got some roundness to it. It's very densely packed. And then this probably looks like the highlight brush to you guys, but it's actually the bronzer brush. It's a little bigger than the highlight brush, the cheek brush, but it's the exact same shape. It's just bigger. And since I have a fat ass face, I just figured I'd go ahead and do it like that. Oh, Sephora had a sale on brushes. I'm trying to figure out which other one is new. Ah, here we go. So these are the new brushes that I got from Sephora. I believe all 3 of these brushes were on sale. So even though I didn't get them during the 20% off sale, I still got a heavy discount. So this one right here is the Stippling Concealer Brush number 52. I absolutely am crazy about this. Like, excuse my language, but my goodness, madam, the curvature of this thing right here. So then it's got this, can y'all see what I'm, hold up, do I have to do this? Hey, look at me being a YouTuber. So yeah, it's just like really comfortable for getting in the corners. And I love it for like nose contour, especially like right here. I almost lost my freaking mind using this thing. I love it. It's so densely packed. It's bomb. And then there's this beautiful highlight brush, which is a very unique shape in my opinion for highlight. I feel like, you know, obviously pinpointing very specific areas would be great for this. You know what I'm saying? For like an intense highlight. I even feel like I can probably touch on this Filtrum and all that jazz, Cupid's bow, the Filtrum, very easily with this. I feel like I can also use this for other things. It's not incredibly like feathery or whatever. So I even feel like I could use it for concealer. I can definitely use it for concealer. Then there's this bad boy, and this is from the Featherweight collection. And I feel like I have like 4 Featherweight brushes at this point. I still need a couple of eye brushes, but this is the number 93. This is the Featherweight blending brush. I feel like it's very, very light. So I feel like this would be a dope highlight brush or to sweep away excess powder or something like that. Yeah, it's good for that. It feels incredible. This feels so good. And I feel like this will give you a nice light wash That feels so nice. I just feel like doing that for the whole time. Those are my 3 new Sephora Pro brushes. That's lit. You know, I love my Sephora Pro. There's a bunch of other stuff that I got, but I'll just show it to you as I use it if it's new. I plan to get just a few more things. I'm supposed to be going out for a belated birthday dinner with my family on that Saturday, so I should be able to film myself getting ready and then showing you guys what I picked up from the sale and like a collective haul. Let me know if you think that's a good idea. So now that I have both my primers on and I've shaken this up a bajillion times, I'm gonna use this, what is it called? The Sephora Pro Core Diffuser. And this is a duo fiber brush. And I am just gonna go ahead and paint my actual face with this foundation because it's so easy to do. Boom. And this is the Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation from Hourglass in the color Sable. It's from their Vanish line. And I've been a huge fan of Hourglass products for at least a couple years now. They came out with the stick version of this at first, and I was originally using their matte foundation, which is absolutely incredible if you are oily, honey, baby. Child, let me tell you. Like, that is the girl. That is the goat. And then I said, okay, well, I like that. So they sent, through Influencer, they sent me the stick. And that was really nice, but I still felt like it was kind of, you know, left me a little oily at the end of the day. No matter what I tried to do, I felt like I was still getting like a lot of oil production. So when they came out with this one, I said, let me give this a try. Maybe this will be better. And it is. It is. And I even wear a different shade in this one. I think I was like, I was in the almond category when I was using the stick foundation. And then this one is Sable, and Chestnut, which I was using in their matte foundation, is actually too dark for me now. So I'm just, well, no, that's not true. It's too red. That's what it was. It was too red. Look at what 2 pumps did to your girl. I mean, come on. You want to talk about full coverage, honey? Let's talk about it. Yeah, this is nice with the Hydro Grip. I'm feeling this a lot. That's good, right? I feel like that's lit. I have just put this sort of taupe, neutral, sort of taupey gray shade in right on top of that transition, just below it, so that I can then put in a crease color. I'm just gonna dust that one more time in that area. I'm trying to neutralize my crease because it's a little darker than everywhere else. Oh my God. Oh wow, it didn't budge anything. I just scraped my face with the brush and it didn't even, like, you can't even tell where I did it. Okay, now I see you. I have a ton of makeup here. I have a ton of options. I've sold makeup last year. I sold a lot of makeup after my daughter was born because I said, I need to make room for this little one. And I know that I want to give her everything that I possibly can, even while I'm trying to continue to, you know, have fun and share a space with a 6'4" former athlete. So yeah, we're just deepening the crease, you guys. I'm trying to decide, like, how am I gonna add more depth? This needs more depth. I'm gonna try out the Camel palette because this is a cool tone / neutral palette, which is what I'm trying to stay within. And I just need some more depth in the crease, man. So I'm gonna try this shade right here, which I believe is Zand in the corner here, just to give myself some depth. I wanna keep it mostly gray. So let's just try this and see. Let's just see what happens. We can fix it if we don't like it, perhaps. What are we looking at here? Yeah, that's doing something. You see the difference there? Like, there's not much going on in the crease right there, but now I've got some depth all of a sudden. That's all I needed. And I didn't want it to look warm brown, you know? So I think this is perfect. So I'm gonna add some sparkle. We're gonna go back to the Nubian 3. And I think the lighting's changing as the sun is setting. It gets it gets dark really early now, and I should have definitely planned to do this an hour earlier. But anyway, these two colors right here I'm going to be using to give myself some jazz, some pizzazz, if you will. And so I'm going to take a densely packed brush, bing bing bada boom, and what is this? Morphe E14. And I'm just gonna take this pretty gunmetal shade. Ooh, that looks blue now. I'm gonna take this gunmetal shade right here. I'm just gonna put that on the majority of my lid space. I'm gonna see how it goes on without spraying it first. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty. Holy balls. I am gonna take it a little bit above the crease just because hooded eyes, and it's gonna end up there anyway. So I just take it up there and keep it moving. All right, and then I'm just gonna feather it into the, yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna go back to this brush here with my transition shade and buff it out up here. Yeah, that's so pretty. So pretty. And it didn't need any freaking spray. I'm like, ugh. I haven't used a Juvia's Place palette in a good minute, so nice to get reacquainted with just this. This shade right here that is almost like pure silver. And that's gonna be in the inner corner. That should be enough for both eyes that I just took out here. Yeah, man. I feel like one side's a little more intense because I went in on that side first, so just grab a little more. Yeah, that's better now. Matches up. Isn't that pretty? From a coral palette. Like, that's cool. We will save the lower lash line for later. Let's just see where we're at. I'm gonna have to grab my regular mirror just to see where I am with it. Wow, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. I've never done an eye look like this, like ever. This is super cute. Okay, let me hurry up before I lose all this light. I may have found the perfect combination for the milk primer. I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place I Am Magic. Wow, I have worn off all the lettering on this. It's gone, honey. But yeah, another Juvia's Place product. It's the I Am Magic concealer in number 12. And I'm going to be using this brush here, which is also from Morphe E45. It's just a big old round fluffy brush, and I find that it works really well for concealer, especially since I don't like to use a whole lot of it. I just dust it on. I just keep blending it out. I need a mirror. Like, I can't do this without a mirror. And I'm going to use my foundation brush to blend everything in. Everybody, move and feel united. Oh. All right, y'all. So we've got the majority of the face blended out, and we're just gonna finish up the forehead. I'm really, truly taking my time with this because I just, you know, I'm just having fun. I had nowhere to go, like I said before. I'm just having fun painting my face. I'm so sorry about the change in lighting like midway through, but I feel like this is better than not being able to see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna set under my eyes real quick. The Fenty setting powder in Cashew. Wow, that is a lot of product. I'm using the shade Cashew to set the concealer areas. And I feel like it transitions really nicely into the foundation shade. I don't like an intense highlight with concealer. I just found that as I get older, I kind of like the more like seamless look and more subtle. I say this with silver eyeshadow on. It also works to really blur your pores. Very well. It doesn't come across cakey at all. So pretty. Like, I'm looking at this in the mirror and I'm like, this is a good beat, sis. This is way better than what you did on Friday. That was a fright. Y'all should have seen me out here playing Frankenstein with my foundations. I tried to put like a lightweight foundation with a damn cream product. I tried to use the matchsticks with the with Pat McGrath's foundation. It was awful. It looked so disgusting. I was embarrassed. I'm gonna save the rest of my eyes for last. I just feel like kind of finishing up all the like outer perimeter stuff right now. So Laura Mercier, translucent and medium deep for the rest of my face. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this brush right here. It's my ride or die. It's the number 61, which is no longer available. And I'm just like, why? Why though? Why? I have to remember to look over here. So I can look you in the eye, darling. Then I'm pretty heavy down here. Make sure it's set. This is the area my daughter touches the most. So I'm just like, oh my God, let me just make sure this is good. And this is the part that sweats like crazy. So proceed with caution. I will definitely get rid of the powdery look in just a second. The only difference between this and the Cashew, I feel, the Cashew shade from Fenty, is that this one's a little bit warmer. I think they're in the same tone family. So, I don't know, for whatever that's worth. I'm gonna try that bronzer brush from Fenty with Fenty's bronzers. Let's give that a shot. I've got both of the deeper shades for Fenty Beauty's bronzers. I hope that's reading correctly. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Cocoa Naughty, Mocha Mami, and those are going to go on. So I'm going to start with Cocoa Naughty because it's lighter than Mocha Mami. Mocha Mami's got a very warm undertone. And I want to just start off by going in with Mocha Mami and giving my, Cocoa Naughty, sorry. And I'm going to give myself like a full bronze over the entire head. All over the perimeter. And it should glide on really well because I've powdered my face. And so everything should blend together. How'd I look? How'd I look? I should do it like that, right? Yeah, I see it. I see it. I thought I wasn't going to see this. And I'm in my Fenty Beauty haul video for the friends and family. I showed the comparison between this one and the deep shade from Bobbi Brown's bronzing powder. And I feel like this one is more cool tone than the Bobbi Brown. I mean, it's cool, but it's also got like a little red in there. Do you guys see the dimension? Do you see the difference? Please tell me in the comment section. I'm trying to keep it subtle. Because the eyes are supposed to be that, you know, the boom in your face moment. So now I'm actually, instead of using the Fenty brush, come on sis, there we go. I'm gonna use the deeper shade of the two. And let me show you them side by side as a matter of fact. So we've got Cocoa Naughty, Mocha Mami. Huge diff, huge. This one obviously is gonna warm you up. This one is, I don't know. I think it's got a little warmth to it, but I just don't think it's as warm as the undertone for this one. And it's not giving me as much like obvious difference because I think it's just really close to my skin tone. So I'm gonna take this brush right here, which is a complexion brush, but it's got just enough density to give me what I need. So Sephora Pro Featherweight complexion brush. And I'm just gonna keep this very tight. You see that? You could definitely see that one. Just gonna pop it up here a little bit. So there's the diff. Very obvious, I think. I don't think anybody would ever do my makeup the way I do it. You know how you go to like the Sephora counter and you ask them to hook you up, zhuzh you up, you know what I mean? I want to do one of the 90-minute ones to see what they'll do. Like, what will 30 extra minutes give me in terms of like slayage? Just curious, you know? But I would do it with somebody I trust, like Rochelle or Hatomi from the Providence Sephora or Erica from the Prudential Center Sephora. I wouldn't do it with somebody I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to the Garden City Center for my birthday. I ended up like passing on Prudential Center because I'm just not planning to spend that much. And unless I plan to ball out, I don't need to be traveling and paying parking and all that jazz, you know what I mean? I just feel like I can keep it local and not have to pay for parking. If I'm not planning to spend a ton of money. And I may end up going to Boston this weekend. It just depends on where I'm at. Like, I need to take care of some responsibilities before I go doing team too much in the sake of makeup and glamour. I'm going to take this same brush that I took for the contour. I mean, for the, where is my head at today? For the bronzer. And I'm going to use this one because I want a very subtle nose contour. I just want to squeeze in here and just give myself a little dimension. Just a taste. All right. Let's leave it at that. Gosh, should I go in and do a little more, y'all? A little more. I'm gonna use this one actually gets darker when you apply it, so I'm gonna try that one first. I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna mix it with this one. Tap it off a lot, y'all. Yeah, that was good. Keeping it subtle. Let's take care of the cheeks. I'm gonna use NARS. I did a video on this a long periodically time ago. It is the Unfiltered Cheek Palette, Volume 1. In my opinion, the one for the deep skin tones. And I did a collaboration with Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty. She did the lighter one, like the light medium, and then I did the medium deep. So I'm going to be using actually my angled blush brush for this. And I'm going to try Takeover first, which is right here. It's more of a highlight, but I just want to see how it performs. I'm going to mix it with this one right here. And this one is Out There. I'm going to mix them together. I'm going to load my brush up. I have so much powder there, it just glides so easily. Do we see? Because I really didn't want a ton of color necessarily, more so dimension. It needs a teeny little something extra. So I'm going to throw on Chic. I'm going to throw on Chic, which is the deeper mauve plum in the center. I'm going to just dust it on. See that? That's cute. Same brush because I want them to blend together. And I want to use this shade right here as my highlight. And that one is called Me First. I thought I right up there. This is a very, this is a featherweight, so yeah. I don't want an obvious highlight here today. Not interested in that. I'm going to take a little bit of Watch Me. Just on the high point. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, let's play with our highlight brush. Where did that go? I didn't even use it yet. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's play with our highlight brush. Do I like... Let's just do it. Okay. I'm gonna just grab some more of Watch Me. Oh, Jesus. Woo! A mess. Okay, so that's all right. This is intense. Oh my goodness. This is really intense. I'm gonna have to play with this one a little more, like figure out how to use it without going insane. And I'm not even dipping back in. I'm literally just like continuing with what is already on the brush. Lord. I like that. I love it for this area. I'm going to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to set my face so that I don't end up with stuff like this. So I'm going to set my face before I finish my look, you know? I can totally see myself going through a lot of that. This is the Patrick Ta I Am That Extra fan. It's not called I Am That Extra. I just feel like I'm that extra to be spending $25 on a damn fan to fan your setting spray. It's not necessary, I assure you. But yeah, I mean, can we talk about this finish, man? Can we talk about this finish? I like the Milk Primer with this foundation. I like her a lot. This is really cute. So since I already have it out, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D brow powders, which are still on sale for only $8 on the Sephora website, you guys. I just think that's such a deal. In fact, I like it so much I bought two. I bought dark brown and walnut. Let me just get them right in there for you. Dark brown and walnut. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty MVP brow pencil, brow MVP in the shade medium brown. And I'm going to use that to like kind of establish my shape. And I want to use it all over just to see like what it looks like by itself, because I have not used this one by itself at all. So this is what it looks like with just the medium brown pencil. You can see it's filled in a bit. I feel like it still looks a bit sparse because I just don't feel like it's dark enough to really give me the definition that I want. So I'm going to use some brow powder. I've made an executive decision that I'm going to try one of these brow powders. So I'm going to use my brow brush. Yep. I'm going to use this definer brush, as a matter of fact. And this is from Morphe. Again, this is an M432. And I'm just going to dip in this bad boy and just fill a little bit in. Try to use this mirror, see if it works for me. And this is just filling in like the line where I want the brow to begin. And then any sparse areas. I feel like that's better. And then I would just finish it with some brow gel. All right, you guys, it's time for the lower lash line. I'm just gonna repeat the same colors. So I'm using the deep shade right over here, like halfway in. And then I'm gonna focus on the gunmetal in the middle and then the silver on the very inner. I'm gonna use this, I think it's a cream, no, this is a flat concealer brush from Sephora Pro. And we're gonna start off with the matte shade. I'm probably gonna use the same brush for all three shades. Uh-oh, we got one loose. All right. And I'm looking off to the side because that's where my mirror is. the gunmetal shade. There we go. There we are, darlings. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Going in with Cork. Working with a good base. So that's Cork from MAC. And then I'm going in with Femme from McGrath. This is the packaging for the holiday collection. I did a review on this, so I'll link it up here if you guys want to check it out. And this is a light pink with a blue undertone, so I figured it would go really nicely with this kind of bluish, cool toned eye look. Let's see if I was right. Oy, here we go. I'm gonna bring the mirror over here so you guys can watch me put it on. We go. I like her. Since I'm about to wipe this clean off my face, I'm not gonna bother putting on lashes. I just think that's a waste of time to bother with that when I know I'm not going anywhere. It is nighttime and I'm about to go wash this off and, you know, take some pictures, whatever. Did I go away that way? No, I did not. So what I am gonna do is get the makeup out of my hair. Let me give you guys some glamour shots. Open up, shut it down like McIntosh. Open up, open here. Cold as ice and Coca-Cola. All right, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and chatting it up. Please do comment in the comment section about your VIB Sephora wish list and what you're planning to get and how you feel about the whole thing. You know, we can talk about that all day. I promise you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to join the Jeahbaes fam by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to know when I upload. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah.